Now, listen, you guys, Lil Nas is definitely determined to do something when it comes to Nicki Minaj. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if they've got a collaboration on the way or if this is just straight up pandering. Now, we're also going to be talking about Nicki Minaj and, of course, Trinidad K. Their song is finally on streaming platform. However, I did see some Barbz crying sabotage. And we're also going to be discussing about Nicki Minaj previewing a new song. It seems like she decided to get back into her roots. And at the same time, Joe Budden is still on his podcast crying about Drake, whilst Akademiks is out there on his own podcast crying about Kendrick and calling Kendrick's fans broke. Meanwhile, Paprika Spice and Asa Rocky, people have got a couple of things to say about their link up. And Rubi Rose had some words to say about Kendrick and Drake, which had her dragged like no man's business. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about Lil Nas, all right? I don't know at this point what this boy is trying to do. I don't know if he's trying to pander to Nicki Minaj. I don't know if they've got a collaboration on the way, but it does seem like he is coming in heavy and reclaiming his title as a Barb, okay? Now, for those of you who do not know, back in the day before Lil Nas became famous, he used to be a massive Nicki Minaj stan page. And when it became popular for people to go against Nicki Minaj, guess who switched up? Yes, you guessed it right. It is none other than Lil Nas, not just a switch up, but he was out there disrespecting Nicki Minaj unprovoked. And now that it has become popular to support Nicki Minaj and to respect Nicki Minaj for a contribution to the female rap, genre, it does seem like Lil Nas has decided to get back into Nicki Minaj's algorithm. Now, without further ado, let me get into his latest post. So this boy said, "Are you kidding? The queen of doing whatever the F she wants. Number one bed behind. I used to skip school to promote her album online. Stand down. As much kicks off, I want to show love to the inventor of the color pink. Forever proud of her, wishing her a million more years of success and triumph." Okay, this is absolutely interesting. Seeing that is coming from somebody who had no issue disrespecting this woman when she didn't bother him in any way. So let me know in the comment section what you think about what Lil Nas is doing. Do you think that the two of them might have a collaboration on the way? Do you think that this is just straight up pandering? And if it is pandering, have the Barbz forgiven Lil Nas? And I mean, I do know that Nicki Minaj forgave him a while back and said that, well, she is proud that he's now working, he's now walking, in his truth. The next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, we're going to talk about this entire situation with Trinidad K and Nicki Minaj. Now, you guys do know that the song Eskimo came out on YouTube a couple of days ago, and, the Barbz have been eating it up. The Trini people have been celebrating the song, and it does seem like the song was nowhere to be found in as far as the streaming platforms are concerned. And so people were waiting, like, where is the music on streaming platforms? What's happening? You do know how the Barbz are like when it comes to supporting Nicki Minaj. It seems like Nicki decided to share with her people that the song is going to actually be out tonight. I mean, midnight today, of course. And this is what she wrote in a post, and I will read, okay? She said, "Eskimo remix tonight at midnight on streaming, the clean and the explicit version." And she tagged Trinidad K, okay? And she had the whole countdown also on her Instagram stories. And it seems like, well, when midnight came, the song was still not on streaming platforms. And of course, the Barbz were now, nagging her, saying, "Okay, where's the song? We've been waiting. We haven't been seeing the song," and stuff like that. And Nicki just posted a picture of herself also acting shocked, I don't know, like in that type of I don't know also what's going on type of situation. And people started saying, that does it mean that Trinidad K is out there sabotaging Nicki Minaj? And I'm like, why would you sabotage Nicki Minaj when it's a song as well? I mean, if the song does not do well, it's his song. So I don't know why this man would intentionally they try to sabotage Nicki Minaj. I don't even understand. If anything, I do think that it's a complicated issue that is probably beyond, Trinidad K himself. I did see other people also saying that, well, he does use a third party for, his streaming. So maybe that's the reason why the song, took so long to be approved and to be on streaming platforms. The next thing that we're going to be talking about is still speaking about Nicki and her Trini roots. It seems like lately she has been embracing, the roots so much because she decided to share a surprise. Initially, she had said on her Instagram that, well, she has a surprise. She said, I have a surprise. And after a while, she decided to preview another Trini inspired song, another Trini soca song, which sampled a Caribbean legend. And of course, people are excited about this. And honestly, I love to see her in a comfort zone. I mean, female rappers becoming toxic. Anybody who wanted to come up was just, using her for a come up, whether showing a fake love or basically just outright disrespecting her. So I love this for her. I love that in this time that she's taking a break, she's doing other things that make her happy at this point. And I feel like she has established herself in the market to a point where even the ops and the dads have got no option but to give her flowers. So I don't think that she needs to continuously prove to people who she is. She has done that with Pink Friday 2. She has done that with Gag City. She has done that with the tour. It was absolutely amazing, incomparable. And even those people that came out trying to sort of compete with her or trying to create an illusion that, well, they are on the same level with her. We saw what happened last year. They ended up with egg on face. Literally up to now, their toast dates is not, their toast dates are not out. So in my own opinion, she proved her point. She is who she thinks she is. So if she wants to experiment with, a sound that she resonates with more, if she wants to explore her roots more, personally, I'll be here to support. Of course, there are those Barbz that wish to see Nicki Minaj going toe to toe with these girls at every single given point, when we know that at the end of the day, when the girls lose, the ultimate thing that they end up doing is saying Nicki is the bully, Nicki is the bad person, oh my god, this and that. So I don't understand the reasoning behind what those Barbz are out here saying, because you know very well that no matter what Nicki does, these girls at the end of the day, if they lose, they will still say Nicki Minaj is the problem and is the reason for their loss. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about Nicki tapping more into her Trinidadian roots. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Paprika Spice and ASAP Rocky. There is a video that is circulating of the two of them interacting at an event. Now, personally, when I saw that video, I didn't read too much into it. To me, it looked like just two colleagues that are having a conversation. And however, there are some fans that feel some type of way. They feel like, well, the conversation looked too personal. Oh my God, they were laughing a little too much. They were into each other a little too much. And I'm just like, I must be dense, because I don't see anything wrong with this video, regardless of how I feel about Paprika Spice, if I'm going to be honest. And that just makes me question also, like, do you guys have very little faith in the loyalty of ASAP Rocky? Like, as Rihanna fans, tell me in the comment section, are you guys not convinced that ASAP Rocky is a man who's capable of being faithful, or what exactly is happening here? Because personally, I feel like this is a reach. But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about this entire situation. Did you, like me, also see nothing wrong with this? I did see some people bringing up the JT, Uzi, and Ice Spice situation and saying that, well, the next thing you will hear is, Ice Spice will cause tension between Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. The way that she caused tension between Lil Uzi and JT. And I'm like, if there's anyone who was disrespectful in that entire thing, I think it would have to be Lil Uzi, not Ice Spice herself. Okay, I don't think that she's the reason why that man and that woman got into a fight. They had their own issues, and if there is anyone who was disrespecting their partner, of course it is Lil Uzi, in my own opinion. If there was any form of disrespect in that situation. And I don't think that ASAP would be that slow to fumble Rihanna over Ice Spice, not just because of the money, but I do believe that with his case, being with Rihanna played a certain part to him being found not guilty, if not because of the resources, but because of that picture of the family unity that they have. The next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, we're going to talk about Rubi Rose. It seems like on a good day like this, Rubi Rose decided to set herself up to be dragged. I don't know if she did this for attention. I don't know what exactly she was trying to do, because when I told you that the people in the comment section were dragging the behind out of her, so this is what she decided to tweet regarding the Kendrick Lamar and the Drake beef. She said, "Remember when people tried to say Kendrick over Drake? LOL, what the F," okay? So she's basically saying that people were trying to convince themselves that Kendrick is better than Drake, or that they would pick Kendrick over Drake. And she thinks that it is ridiculous. And I'm not surprised by this, because she is the target audience when it comes to Drake's songs, because his recent album with Party Next Door, I mean, people have been saying that it is for the ladies. So I'm not shocked that, well, she would pick Drake over Kendrick. A lot of women that I know would pick, Drake over Kendrick. And a few woke women that I know, a few women that I know would, pick Kendrick over Drake. It takes a very special woman to be a pro Kendrick fan. It takes somebody who's very appreciative of, the craft of, activism, of symbolism, and all of these things. It takes a very special somebody. It's not the majority of the people who are into conscious, hip hop like that. So I do understand her coming from this. She doesn't strike me as somebody who would be a pro activist anyway, of what? OnlyFans. I'm just kidding. The next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, we're going to talk about Akademiks. Speaking about Kendrick fans and stuff like that, Akademiks is out there spiraling. I don't even know if I should call this spiraling or what, but basically trolling Kendrick's fans, saying that a lot of Kendrick's fans are broke. That's why Kendrick is struggling to sell tickets, is because majority of his fans don't have money. They are broke. They cannot even afford to get a haircut. And I was just like, Akademiks, what is this? Because this is beginning to sound like the beef is between Joe Budden and Drake, and Akademiks versus Kendrick Lamar. This is exactly how it's beginning to feel. Because I'm like, why are you coming for those people? I didn't understand that, you guys. But do you agree with what DJ Akademiks is saying, that, well, there's a certain look that is attached to Kendrick fans? I wonder what that look is. And for Akademiks to be talking about someone not getting a haircut and stuff like that, that's very brave of him, in my own opinion, okay? I'm just saying. But let me insert what he had to say, and then I'll catch you guys after that.
Scissor to it. I still think that Kendrick could have done stadiums without SZA. I do. Again, I don't want to dismiss this dude. I just think his fans is broke. His fans is a bunch of niggas that don't have a lineup. They got no haircut, nappy headed, or just straight up white boys who are degenerates, who used to say the N-word. No lineup, no job, no deodorant. One of these hot breath think that when they're just gonna rap a bunch of, still thinking about control. Like, of course these they're not taking care of their kids. Why the gonna be able to pay $400 to go to a concert? Oh, so as I said, if Kendrick Lamar was giving away these tickets for, if y'all on food stamps, if y'all unemployed, if you get a 20% discount, if you ain't get a haircut since 2012, be packed, you would have been sold out in a minute. But these things are bums. I gotta be honest. It's truth. I ain't hating, I'm telling you the truth. Kendrick fans, let me tell you this, man. Have you ever met a fly Kendrick fan? I ain't met one. I ain't gonna. When you meet Kendrick fans, put it like this. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He might even see this because he was a heavy Kendrick. So yesterday I'm at the wedding. I'm chilling. Everything is cool, blah, blah. I should have knew it was a Kendrick fan because now, and even my man hit me. Remember, it's my brother's wedding. The DJ's getting busy. All of a sudden I hear, mustard on the beat. So I'm looking over and I'm like, I know my brother ain't tell you. Didn't he pay you like 10 bands to DJ? I know he ain't tell you to play no, not like us at the wedding. And obviously I see, people know I'm there. So I'm like, I can't even, I can't even bop my head to like just chilling. I look on the dance floor. There's a nigga dressed nicely, but all of a sudden I see it. I swear. Then I thought it was from the West Coast. Then started crip walking. I don't know what with the hands. He started doing some legs. Like he moving mad robotic. I'm like, oh. I should have knew it was a K-bot. I'm just chat. Let me paint the picture. This is all you need to know about Kendrick fans.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. There you heard that. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, Joe Budden and friends. Of course, they cannot go a pod without mentioning Drake. So they had to weigh in on him canceling, some of his tour dates. And Joe Budden basically feels like it's a daft idea for him to do that because that is free money. But I also do understand that he has got some legal things that are going on. So it would make sense for him to cancel some of those shows just so he will have time to focus on other things. He has cases against a lot of people. Recently, he settled with iHeartMedia, which I expected. Okay. And for those of you who do not know, I like emphasizing this. I like emphasizing the relationship between iHeart and Charlamagne the God, okay? So that's the reason why you saw lately Charlamagne was trying to emphasize that Drake's record label is still calling them to ask them which song is on radio, Drake's, he tried, the past days he was trying so hard to emphasize that UMG is still supporting Drake. And I'm just like, how slow do we look? Why would we put it past UMG to basically call you for that reason so that you can go around testifying that they've not abandoned Drake? They've not abandoned Drake. And I'm like, you think we cannot see that this is just a narrative that you're trying to put out there? Because they realize that people are now opening their eyes to see that, listen, everything is just so artificial when it comes to music. They will make who they want, a star. It's just a few people who have legitimate fans. Otherwise, the rest of it is curated by the music industry machine. And people were beginning to cloak that with this entire Kendrick situation and, with the allegations of payola and botting. And they realized that. So now they're trying to make it seem like it's an even, playing field because Drake is still getting the support like Charlamagne by. But anyway, let me insert what Joe Budden had to say, and then I will catch you guys after that.
Like nigga, the album did better than they thought, and he come back to the States, his presence be felt, nigga. I don't need to relax in Australia no more. I don't need to lay. They loving me out here. The noise is rumbling. I'm coming back home. Come on, come back home. Get back in your bag. You know what I'm saying?
Is it? I'ma ask.
They said the dates were sold out.
Yeah,
the people tight. The people mad.
I haven't fact checked any of this info.
No, they said that.
I'm just telling you what I read from strangers online. They said that the dates were sold out. I can't really understand if you got sold out karaoke. Then why not go? Ain't like he was exerting energy. That nigga out there. All right, y'all. I need y'all to sing this one with me. Y'all put the money down. Y'all gotta do it. Y'all gotta do this one.
Listen.
Why would you can't? It sounds like I'm cracking on
it. It's easy money.
But I'm not.
It's easy money.
Why would you cancel that?
We're not talking about a Beyonce tour or nothing. I got the easiest gig in the world. I'm going somewhere. Yeah. I'm dropping the mic. I'm letting these Australians do some with their little funny broke people signs.
I'm going. I'm going to this.
It might be what Flip said, yo. Yo, I'm ready to get back now.
Yeah. Ready to get back in the town.
And this ain't worth enough money for me to stay out here and do all of this. Like now.
He thought it was over. It was looking shaky.
Or maybe not over, but
yeah.
Okay, I'm still moving it like I thought I would.
I don't know what's going on. I just think it's more to the story.
I definitely
have no idea.
I know I'm not buying that.
What could be the other possibilities, in your opinion, from your professional standpoint? What can be other possibilities if it's a sold-out show?
I'm going to just start saying shit that ain't going to sound believable to nobody.
Health issues?
I think sometimes if you're that powerful, you could just get moody.
Say I don't want to do this.
No.
I've
had enough. I'm done now.
Popping out here like that, I ain't really having fun.
I'm done.
Yeah, I ain't having fun.
I'm done. Yeah, but we got sold out. So
I don't
what?
care. Make up found a reason.
Go tell them but I'm going home now. Like, I think that could really be a possibility. Like, I'm not over when he was on that run many years ago and he had that shit in Miami and then that shit he got canceled. I was stuck in that. Well, why don't you cancel that show, the Miami show? I know what y'all doing out here, you and Future, after party, You were still in the city, so why cancel it? Unless you just moody and be like, you know what, fuck that tonight. Like, I don't know, above my pay grade. But I don't think it has to be some technically sound business reason as to why he canceled it. I don't think anything was threatened. I don't think the Australians was about to shoot him. No. I don't think it's any of that. I don't know.
I wish I could have saw what were the available tickets beforehand. I know people are saying it was sold out, but there's two sellouts. There's a true sellout, and then we just did a good capacity. Is it possible it wasn't what they wanted it? The number one, it didn't justify staying this long. We did these dates. We got these dates left, and it's X amount of tickets left. Be out of here. Let's go back home.
Shit just ain't fun out here. I miss
it could be
home.
anything. Yeah. I just know I ain't buying that.
Kendrick and The Weeknd this summer in Jersey.
Yeah.
And I don't have tickets to either one yet.
Yeah.
And Louis C.K. is going on tour.
Bro?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to catch Tyler at the Garden.
I'm trying to get that Wu-Tang shit at the Garden, too.
Tyler was the answer to that J. Cole question you asked me last week.
Who's in that weight class that he would?
It's Tyler.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Rapping?
Yes.
It's whatever.
Both. Rapping and metrics, yeah.
And that's who's in
Many
the weight
people
class.
will say no to the rapping part.
Yeah, like.
But a lot of people will say yes to the rapping part.
I'm one of the people that will say yes to the
and
rapping
he
part.
sells his many records.
See, but
touring.
when you start talking about hip-hop rap beef, the record sales and all that the window.
Well, the rap beef, whatever you think of the rap beef don't matter because it's beef.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So we'll never have a definitive answer about any of that shit.
I'll take Gibbs over Tyler.
In what?
Rap beef.
We talking about
like
that's who you would rather see.
Yeah, like
jump in the ring.
Spitters, rappers, like me personally.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day and I keep you updated on what's happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. And until my next one, see you.